these games, but tonight was filled with a lot of high-profile games between some ranked teams. One of those big-time games were so huge, we had to make it our showdown game of the week, and we didn't have to look far at all. Wake Forest taking a short trip to Cardinal Gibbons tonight, a match between teams with lots of history, so we tapped into the legendary Bob Holliday to cover this one for us. There's a reason why this game is so huge. Two teams separated by about 25 miles within Wake County, only separated by 2 in our rankings. In our latest HighSchoolOT.com rankings, Wake Forest comes in at number 4, while the Crusaders are number 2. Two powerhouse teams on the eastern side of our state. Wake Forest is undefeated so far this season heading into this game, starting off at a perfect 3-0. You may remember that the Crusaders dropped their first game of the season against the best team in the state, Chambers High School. We'll have highlights of that one later on in the show. But that wasn't the only game between ranked teams in our area. Here's a look at the top 10 on the eastern side of the state. Cleveland High School comes in at number 1. Of course, Cardinal Gibbons is number 2. Richmond High School is ranked 3rd. Wake Forest 4. New Bern at 3-0. Heading in at number 5. Southview High School number 6. Pinecrest, who we will see later, 7. Havelock at 8. 9 is Leesville Road. Hoggard High School rounding out the top 10 at number 10. Let's start off with this huge matchup right here. Number 24, Hillside High School, and then the visiting Roseville. All right, Roseville quarterback Byron Brown committed to USF, looks downfield. He can't find anybody, so he's going to take it himself, goes to the house. Look at that. That is the first score of the game, and then Hillside goes up. Roseville goes up, and then look at this. Hillside looks to answer with the handoff. That is no good, and that is going to be in the backfield, a tackle for loss. Next series for the Rams, handoff to Davon Dunn. He's going to rumble forward to the red zone. And then it looks so good. Well, let's give it to Dunn once again. He's going to get the handoff. He's going to head straight to the paint. And Martin Samick, he's happy with his boys. Rams get the win, 34-13. Number 18, Wakefield High School. They're hosting Enloe High School, the Eagles. With the toss, and they choose to defer, but they have the onside kick. They're going to recover it. Remember this one later. The Wolverines are going to get the ball back. They're going to hand off to Jackson Fro for the touchdown plunge. 7-0 for Wakefield. All right, let's go to the ensuing kickoff after the fans are celebrating, of course. Here's another onside kick. This one's recovered by Wakefield. Well, you can't take it all the way back, but they're going to get the ball, which is great for them. This time, quarterback Dominic Haney is going to find Nehemiah Jones. Look at that toss. He is wide open. Nobody's around him for the touchdown, 14-0. The band is playing. They're happy. Just before halftime, Haney is going to roll left, scrambles, launches deep. Kyle Anderson, he is there for the score with the sure hands. Wakefield gets the win, 42-7. All right, it's time to head out east. As always, football powerhouse in Tarboro. And yet, the Cougars at Southwest Edgecombe, they had this game circled on their calendar. You know, they call this one the function at the junction, wanting to use this opportunity to try to get an upset. Plus, New Hanover County visiting Fike, 2 big-time games, and it was big enough for our Rick Armstrong, who has the story.
Southwest Edgecombe wins the coin toss and dares the Tarboro Vikings to do something with it first, and they do. Even I was confused by this misdirection play, but out of the confusion comes Tobias Joyner. He turns first down into a touchdown, 7-0. Now the Cougars from their own 14. Xavier Mayo airs it out, finds his target, Travion Johnson, but if it hadn't been for a penalty back at the scrimmage line and a dropped knee, it might have been a score. Pick it up later, Vikings ball. Tobias Joyner in scoring range. Punches it in for 6. They lead 14-0. After a failed Cougar drive, Vikings again from their own 49. Jamarian Dozer bulldozes his way through the line. No one will stop him. The Vikings go on to win 41-13. Now down in Wilson, and the Golden Demons of Fike lead 21-7, but New Hanover Wildcats are threatening at the Fike 20. This handoff from Alan Dimmick to number 10 gets them to the 5. Then Dimmick keeps it, sweeps to the right, and scores. They're only down by 7. Fike marches downfield to put more points on the board. Damari Daniels is a big quarterback who loves to run. This one to the Wildcats 40. Later, same drive from the 15. Daniels forces his way to the 3. Fike goes on to win 28-21. Rick Armstrong, Football Friday.
All right, thank you, Rick. Let's head back to Wake County. Number 12, Millbrook, hosting Broughton High School, and Sheriff Baker in for the coin flip for this one. Thank you. Appreciate that. Now we have the run out from Millbrook. They are ready, and boy, they were making a fortune behind Mason Fortune. He hits Wesley Grimes for the touchdown. That's 13-0 early on for Millbrook. Broughton High School, they're going to answer back because they're not going to just take this one laying down. Wade Warren hits Manning Lasso. What a name and what a touchdown. Broughton cuts this one to 14-6. Some people just sound like football players, and that just sounds like a football player. Mason Fortune, he's a football player. Hands it off to Jalen Donaldson. He's going to run it all the way in for the touchdown. 20-7 for Millbrook at this point. Fortune just still being a fortune for Millbrook. Look at this. He throws it, but look, it's a fumble. Broughton recovers it, but that doesn't matter anyway. Millbrook with the win, 53-14. Number 11, Heritage High School on the road taking on Sanderson. The kids are pumped. Heritage quarterback, Lex Thomas. Quarterback throws it to Tavares Carter. He's going to go all the way in. That's a touchdown. Point after is going to be good right here. So 17-7. And then Heritage, Lex Thomas, he's going to be back once again to Chance Peterson. That's a touchdown. 24-7 now. And then Sanderson, of course, they're going to try to do something with it. Drew Tainer, look at this. He's going to find John DeCourt. He is open. But John DeCourt, when you catch it, you have to hold on to it. He's stripped from behind. And Heritage is going to take it and just go the other way. That is amazing. But they're going to be tackled. Heritage is going to get that win, 31-7.
But the energy level at first half, I was kind of concerned. You know, we got off the bus, and at halftime there, I just kind of gave them a little pep talk and just let them know, you know, they have to kind of rise up to occasion no matter what field we're on. And also just telling them how important it is to finish the game. You know, anybody could start first, second quarter, but how we finish is important.
How you finish is important. Let's finish this block and go to the next one. Coming up, our Football Friday showdown. Undefeated Wake Forest takes on Cardinal Gibbons. And of course, if you know any high school senior who excels on the field and in the classroom, let us know on HighSchoolOT.com. We want them to be our Tom Suter Extra Effort Award winner. We'll be right back right here on Football Friday.
Stay tuned for more Football Friday!
There you go, baby. Y'all have a great day.
Nothing goes together better than summer and a tailgate special from Smithfield's. Feed your friends and family. And don't miss a moment of all summer has to offer.
Break away from the everyday to Smithfield's Chicken and Barbecue.
Your precious heirlooms deserve to be pampered, groomed, and cared for. We're talking about your Oriental and area rugs, of course. Your showpieces get dirty just like regular carpet, but need to be cleaned differently. Caravan Rugs uses centrifugal force technology to thoroughly and safely clean and dry your Oriental and area rugs. Caravan Rugs makes it easy with pickup and delivery. Visit us online or call Caravan Rugs today and take advantage of our Carolina Comeback offer, 15% off all rug washing.
At Czar Electric, we work with our customers to discover the right solution. We offer a complete range of services, including troubleshooting and diagnostic, installations, wiring additions, rewiring, and more. Our team works harder to serve you better.
Welcome back to Friday Night Football with Chris Lee!
Okay, I get a shout out from the cheerleaders. How you guys doing? You guys did great tonight. Welcome back to Football Friday. I'm Chris Lee. It's time to showdown. And boy, what a matchup this game was on paper. Undefeated Wake Forest, ranked at number 4 in our HighSchoolOT.com rankings, wanting to stay unbeaten on the road Again, number 2, Cardinal Gibbons. The Crusaders have won 2 straight after dropping their first game of the season, but that was against the best team in the state in week 1. We'll forgive them for that. So what gives? The legendary Bob Holliday brings us our showdown game of the week.
High-flying Cardinal Gibbons wears all white at home tonight and looks for its 3rd straight win. But the Crusaders must overcome the hard-hitting defense of Wake Forest. The Cougars allow less than 5 points per game. Cardinal Gibbons, though, averages more than 40. And late in the first quarter, Donovan Shepard gets things started. He finds a hole, cuts upfield 17 yards. Then Shepard glides right and finds more daylight, 15 more yards. On 4th and 2 at the 4, Shepard gets the call again. He finds the end zone. Dominic Williams tries to get the Cougars into attack mode, but Gibbons Savoy New steals the ball from Williams' receiver. Break out the turnover bell. Gibbons is set up to Wake Forest 37. Moments later, running back Shepard takes a direct snap, but he stops and lets it fly. Big Jake Taylor runs under it, 23 yards. Crusaders lead 14-zip.
I can throw 2! I can throw 2!
Now Wake Forest unveils the Williams to Williams connection. Dominic to Tavian in space. Tavian Williams is almost gone. He is finally dragged down at the Gibbons 8. Next play, Michael D. Pasquale navigates the remaining real estate. Cougars within 7. And Wake Forest backs Cardinal Gibbons deep on the next series. At 3rd and 7 at the Crusader 10 comes the backbreaker. Connor Clark finds Taylor alone on the sidelines. Wake Forest won't bring him down. 90 yards, PAT no good, but it's 20-7. Wake Forest tries to go the other way. Just before halftime, Dominic Williams hits Tavian Williams twice for 36 yards, but the best antidote for the pass is the pass rush. Ethan Grace and friends get the big sack on Williams, still 27 at intermission. Now, we haven't heard from Donovan Shepard in a while, but he finds a big hole in the 3rd quarter. Only a touchdown-saving tackle by Deshaun Grant keeps him from going all the way. But next play, Shepard finds another hole. This time there is no touchdown-saving tackle. 65 yards, it's 26-7.
Don't let up!
Wake Forest does block an Ethan Hastings punt for 2 points, but it's all Gibbons otherwise. Clark, the left-hander, looks for Maverick, shot well in the post. Great play on 3rd and 12, 46 yards, 33-9. And that's how the game will end as Jamil Tucker picks off a pass from Nigel Lucas. Break out the turnover belt once more. Wake Forest not so long ago won a string of state championships, but tonight, Cardinal Gibbons rolls. Bob Holliday, Football Friday.
All right, Carborough at Chapel Hill. It was a luau-themed night over in Orange County for the young fans. Caleb Kelly takes the shotgun snap, hands it off to Jamazier Williams. He's going to barrel through. He finds the end zone. Nice touchdown for him right there. Near identical play next. Kelly hands it to Caden Forbes. He's going to find a wide open hole, bringing him in for 6. Chapel Hill once again with the ball. Jake Long in at quarterback. Oh, man, hands it off to Jalen Cotton. Shakes people. He keeps going and going and going. 50-plus yards for the touchdown for him. Carborough really trying to make something happen, and Javante Payson is the guy to try to make that happen. He breaks a few tackles, gets down to midfield before being taken down. Payson really trying to put the team on his back at this point. He's going to put it up in the air, but this one is going to be intercepted. Chapel Hill with the blowout win, 55-6. Leesville Road on the road. They're taking on Southern Durham. This was a defensive battle. Trust me when I say this. I'm going to confirm it. Opening drive, quarterback Will Murray hands off to DJ Scott, who, well, he can't hold on to the ball. That is a fumble. So Leesville Road has the ball. Murray, he's going to try to pass to Bo Atkinson. Well, somebody else is going to snag it from Southern Durham, and they're going to recover that. Okay, so another turnover right here. Jewel Ace Holmes, well, he's going to pass it himself, and he's going to find Josiah Gary from the other team. Another turnover. I think I can hear DJ Khaled right here. Another one. Holmes looking down the field, trying to pass to somebody, but he's swallowed up, and that's a turnover on down. So, yeah, count that as a turnover as well. Murray looking for some offense. Well, he's hit as he's thrown, and then, well, that goes for another interception. We promise you there were scores. We just weren't there when it happened. Leesville Road wins this one 14-6. A nice night for football. Triton at Bunn. Look at that nice entrance right there. With the yellow smoke, green jerseys. looking great for the intro. Bunn on the board first. DeMontia Cook from 8 yards out. Is he in? Yes, he is. Extra point, no good. 6-0 for Bunn. Wildcats D came into play as well. Dominic McDowell and Levatus Bolden teaming up for the tackle for loss. Bunn again on the move. Quarterback Demarion Watkins looking to use his arm. Check that. Well, let's use my legs because nobody's open. 19 yards for the first down. Yes, sir. Looking good, number 5. And then that sets up Levatus Bolden, powers it in for the score. Extra point, no good. 12-0 for the Wildcats. Triton still trying to fight. Kamari McDougal is going to have the run. Keeps going. Nobody can catch him. Well, hey, we'll keep going, young man. 51 yards for the touchdown run. It's 12-7 at that point. And just before the half, Triton, they're going to try to close that gap. Let's let them celebrate a little bit, though. Carter Daughtry with the leg, 37 yards with the boot. Bunn is going to get the win, however, 20-16. North Cross visiting Ravenscroft. Game tied at 7. Let's check out the plays. North Cross's Connor Lang back to pass. He's got Moritz Mittendorfer down the middle of the field, and he's in for the score, 14-7 for North Cross. And then Ravenscroft, they're going to answer with a little hot potato. Finally, Kyle Hawkins down the field to Owen Fincher for the completion. You want more? Kyle, well, we get to Hawkins. He's got more. Sticky fingers. He's going to take it down for the first down. Will that eventually lead to this? Anthony Melvin going to the left side, 9 yards for the score. Knotted at 14 in the fourth. Ravenscroft driving from the 19. Hawkins to Melvin. Check this one out. He's going to work his way all the way down to the 5. He's going to be taken out right there. That sets up an 18-yard field goal by Jack Disbro. 17-14, and that's all she wrote. Ravenscroft is going to get this win with the final score, 17-14. Coming up, Northern Durham takes on Nightdown. High school football or Friday Night Football is next.
In only an instant, everything in my world stopped, but the rest of the world just kept going.
It feels like a nightmare, but I'm wide awake.
It's real, and it's unimaginable. How does my life go on?
For every murder, there are loved ones left behind whose lives are changed forever. You are not alone. North Carolina Victim Assistance Network is here to advocate, to help, to support you. Go to ncvan.org.
Hey, Sable, check out my new memory system. This one reminds me of how bad my legs hurt before going to Triangle Vein Clinic.
Oh, you mean that aching, throbbing, prop your legs up at the end of the day thing?
Yeah! No more of that, thanks to Triangle Vein Clinic. I got the results I wanted.
Legs hurt? Varicose veins? Come see me.
Dr. Medina is the go-to vein guy.
Go to Triangle Vein Clinic. Go to triangleveins.com to request your appointment.
Sound Station and Security, your automotive and audio experts. Car audio, car video, home theater, wheels and tires, and so much more. Plus, full service for your vehicle, alignments, inspection, oil changes, window tinting, and custom exhaust. Buy now, pay later. Our financing options can help you get what you need today. Sound Station and Security, your automotive and audio experts.
Small businesses are the backbone of America, in my opinion. I think everyone rallying together to help each other is what we should all be about. That's why we started the farmers market. It's a real magical feeling when you can succeed with your small business.
We love supporting the community, which is why we're grateful for the opportunity to partner with Phillips Farms. When you buy local, you have a huge impact on our community.
We're proud to be supporting local together.
Check out the farmers market at Phillips Farms of Cary.
And get off your keister and head to Heaster.
Welcome back to Football Friday. If you're planning on watching some Friday Night Football from the comfort of your home in the next few weeks, please be careful. The NCHSAA is warning about phishing scams with streaming high school football. These posts are popping up on Facebook and Twitter. They look like a live stream from the school or state association, but when you click on the link, they ask for personal information. Do not give your personal information. Instead, reach out to your high school for verified streaming information. And it's always safe to go to HighSchoolOT Live every Friday night. at 7 o'clock. You can watch that on HighSchoolOT.com. All right, let's check this one out. This is South Granville at Southern Nash. Firebirds up 7-0. Well, Vikings going to respond. Kawan Bobbitt calls his own number, bobbing into pay dirt. For the PAT is no good after that, but 7-6 for the Birds. Vikings and Birds trading touchdowns. Ensuing drive, Traylon Mitchell on the handoff. Takes it to the left side. He's going to toe the line. 44 yards later, he is in the house. 14-6 at this point. Vikings have another answer, and it's Bobbitt once again rumbling in from a yard out. Failed two-point conversion, 20-12. Second quarter, well, let's check this one out. Birds up 21-20. Jackson Vick turns on the Jets, and 52 yards later, he is in the paint. Man, the Birds are going to run away from it from there. 51-26 is the final. Northern Durham at Knightdale. Knightdale up 30-6 at the half. All gas, no breaks into the third. Jonathan Montague, he can spin it. He unleashes to the right side, and look at that. Tamarcus Cooley, 51-yard catch. Two-point conversion, no good. 36-6. All right, ensuing drive for the Knights. This one is going to look really good. This one comes from our very own Casey Hintz, who shot 2 games, came back, also did the 10 and 11 o'clock, and got this great touchdown as well. Hits Jerome Washington. That's good. Knightdale is going to get the win, 56-6. All right, let's look at this one. This is Northern Nash facing D.H. Conley in Greenville. Conley jumps out on them early. Bryce Jackson goes up to Jacob Smith. 70 yards later for the touchdown, 15-0 for the Vikings. Hey, cheerleaders, Northern Nash responds. Dion Battle with some big runs in this one. Takes it to the doorstep. Keno Jones is going to call his own number, and that makes it 15-6 at this point. Conley is going to add a couple more scores in the half. Spencer Axton plows in for the touchdown. They're up 28-6 at the half. Conley is going to hang on to win this one, 34-32. Coming up next, managing editor of HighSchoolOT.com, Nick Stevens. He's going to join me to talk about the games from High School OT Live tonight. Remember, that is a safe bet for you to stream. That's next.
And we'll be right back. Let's go!
You want the best for your child, and so do we. At Emerge, we partner with parents to help your kids gain confidence and skills through play-based therapy. Our therapists build customized plans to help your child find success. We would love to meet your child.
My name is Ryan Klontz, president of Breeze Through Markets. I wanted to take a moment today to talk with you about the additional steps we've taken during these unprecedented times to keep our customers and employees alike safe, and our commitment to cleanliness and sanitization. We've partnered with EnviroMasters to come once a week to sanitize the stores. We've initiated a new cleaning procedure for our team members, and we also are implementing UV lights on the pen pads. We want everyone to feel safe and welcome at our Breeze Through Market, so come join us and shop at your local Breeze Through.
You want the best for your child, and so do we. At Emerge, we partner with parents to help your kids gain confidence and skills through play-based therapy. Our therapists build customized plans to help your child find success. We would love to meet your child.
Tune in to the Financial Safari TV show with America's wealth, financial, and income coach, Coach Pete D'Arruda.
Do not procrastinate. Do not say, I'm going to wait for the market to recover to get a real plan. Today's the day you get a real plan.
The Financial Safari TV show. Find us on WRAL's Money Desk.
Hi, my name is Jeff Monsine. Please consider the Aluminum Company in North Carolina for all your exterior home improvement needs.
Well, the reason we called Aluminum Company in North Carolina was because we'd seen the ads with Jeff Monsine. We were impressed with the fact that we needed vinyl siding at the time, and I had heard that the company was really great, so we called them and they came out. The vinyl siding itself just turns the house into something magnificent. Most beautiful house on the block.
Give us a call, 1-800-672-4348 or aluminumcompany.com.
All right, this is the fun part of the show for me because, like, my heavy lifting is over. So I get to pass the heavy lifting to you. Managing editor of HighSchoolOT.com, Nick Stevens, is joining me right now. You had three very good games of your own. One I was looking at, Grimsley, but first you had Lee County versus Fuquay-Varina. That was a pretty good game as well.
We had some important games tonight. You mentioned at the top of the show, this is when people start to separate themselves. And as non-conference play runs down, we're learning more and more about some of these ranked teams. Here's Fuquay-Varina, Lee County, coming off its win over rival Holly Springs last week. Newly ranked number 19, Fuquay-Varina, hosting number 16, Lee County. It's scoreless in the second quarter, but that Fuquay offense is hard to prepare for. Brinson Green takes the ball 54 yards up the far sideline. This is good for the first score of the game, but the extra point fails, and it's 6-0 Bengals. Lee County doesn't allow a touchdown after that. Darion Jennings is on the short run. The PAT makes it 7-6 Lee County. Still second quarter. Quarterback Will Patterson looking for Aaron Wallace on the screen pass to the right side. Wallace turns this into a 54-yard touchdown reception. It's 13-6 Yellow Jackets at halftime. Same score, fourth quarter. Lee County with the dagger. Raleigh Cotton finds the end zone, and that will do it. Lee County hands Fuquay-Varina its first loss of the season, 20-6. The Jackets are now 3-1. Big game in Moore County as number 3 Grimsley visits number 7 Pinecrest. Both teams undefeated on the season. No score first quarter. Xavier Dowd gets Pinecrest on the board with a 4-yard run. It is 7-0 Patriots. Grimsley answers midway through the second when Alonzo Barnett calls his own number on 3rd and goal from the 3. That ties the game at 7 apiece. Then Grimsley takes its first lead with just over 2 minutes left. Barnett to Antoine Shaw. This covers 60 yards and puts the Whirlies on top 14-7. But Pinecrest answers before the half. Mason Coden to Cullen Martin for the 5-yard score. We're tied at 14 at the break. The second half, though, it belongs to Grimsley. In the third quarter, Barnett finds Dion McLaughlin for the touchdown. The Whirlies now lead 20-14 after the failed extra point. Then as the third quarter winds down, Barnett rolls to his left, goes to the end zone, and finds Devon Ash. They call him in, and Grimsley hands Pinecrest its first loss, 28-14. Hope County, fresh off a loss to Southview on the road at unbeaten and 13th ranked 71st. The Falcons showing why they're ranked too. First quarter, Anthony Quinn Jr. capping off a long drive with a short touchdown run. It's 8-0 71st. How about another short one? This is Jaden Shotwell for the 1-yard score in the second. 14-0 Falcons. The defense gets in on the action too late in the second quarter when Malik Thomas gets the interception, and this is going back for 6. 71st all over Hope County tonight, 36-0.
Yeah. Big time game for 71st. I want to go back to our showdown game where Cardinal Gibbons, they really did a good job after losing their first week, coming back, and they've had some really tough games. They've really shown that they're still one of the top teams in the state.
Yeah, I mean, in that loss, they almost came back and beat Chambers at 1 o'clock in the morning. You know, Cardinal Gibbons is one team that has had a very tough non-conference schedule. Yeah, it'll set them up well for conference play in the playoffs eventually.
That'll do it for week 4. Week 5 next week, and it's going to be even better. For Nick Stevens and everyone at HighSchoolOT.com and everyone who works on this program, I am Chris Lee. Hope you guys have a great night.